the Patient Mover. Slipp is a unique patient-moving device which makes transfers and repositioning easier than ever before on both the patient and caregiver. Unlike other patient-moving devices, Slipp's unique design lets the patient, regardless of weight, literally slip on a comfortable surface of sealed fluid that reduces normal friction to a minimum. Now, step by step, see how easy it is to use Slipp the Patient Mover for transfers from bed to gurney, repositioning, and transfer from bed to wheelchair. To transfer a patient from bed to gurney, begin the move by lowering the rails on the patient's bed and the gurney. With the patient lying on her back, roll the patient onto her side, away from the direction in which she is to be moved. Place the Slipp under the draw sheet next to the patient. Then, carefully roll the patient back onto the sheet and the Slipp. She is now in her original position, lying on her back. Position the gurney next to the bed and lock both the bed and the gurney into position. To complete the transfer, simply pull the sheet gently towards the gurney. The patient glides easily across the Slipp to the gurney. Unlock and separate bed and gurney. Roll the patient to her side and remove the Slipp. Raise the gurney side rails and the patient is ready for transport. To reposition or to boost up in bed using the draw sheet, turn the patient on their side and place the Slipp under the patient. Make sure the draw sheet is at the top of the Slipp and that both shoulders and hips are on the Slipp. Grasp the draw sheet with both hands. Slowly pull the patient up in bed or toward the center of the bed as desired. Then gently remove the Slipp. Remember that the force required to reposition a patient using Slipp is very small. Do not pull hard and do not lift. Simply pull the draw sheet in the desired direction. Slipp can also be used for transferring a patient from the bed to a wheelchair. To begin, place the Slipp under the patient by turning the patient onto her side and making sure the draw sheet is over the Slipp. Check to see that the patient is securely on the Slipp. Sit the patient up in bed, making sure to firmly support her as you lean her forward. With the wheelchair next to the bed and the wheels locked for safety, pick the patient's legs up and pivot her in the direction opposite the move. With one person on each side of the patient, gently slide the patient into the chair. Remove the Slipp from underneath the patient, unlock the chair, and back it slowly away from the bed. Simply reverse the process to transfer the patient back to the bed from the wheelchair. Whether using the Slipp to transfer a patient from bed to gurney, to reposition a patient in bed, or to transfer a patient from bed to wheelchair, the patient is not lifted, pulled, or subjected to hard rollers. Unlike most other patient-moving devices, Slipp works with the patient's weight to achieve a smooth, comfortable move. Both the healthcare giver and the patient feel safe and secure. To clean, simply wipe the Slipp with any antimicrobial or germicidal solution or with a 5 to 10% bleach solution. Be sure to dilute any cleaner you use to the manufacturer's instructions. If the Slipp becomes extremely soiled, it can be machine washed. However, it cannot be machine dried. Folded, Slipp takes up less space than a pillow and weighs less than 3 pounds. Each Slipp comes complete with a tote bag, instructional DVD, and illustrated written instructions, and has a 1-year warranty against defects in materials and workmanship. As a healthcare professional, you know how important it is to make the best use of every minute of your busy day. Slipp the Patient Mover takes less time and fewer staff for patient moves. It reduces the risk of injury to staff and patients while making patients as comfortable as possible. Easy, convenient, efficient, affordable. All reasons to use Slipp the Patient Mover. For questions regarding Slipp the Patient Mover, call 1-800-356-6911.